FatMax. What's up everybody? I like to use 40-foot tape measures whenever I can find them. I'll show you guys a couple tricks for getting difficult measurements with a tape measure, and then I'm going to show you how to ruin a tape measure in one easy step. Keep watching. Let's talk about the features real quick of this thing, because that's what I promised. This tape measure has a 11-foot standout, the Stanley. It's got a thing that they call blade armor. There's a thing on the end. I don't know if you can really see it, but towards the end there's a piece of plastic that covers the tape right there. It's got kind of a smallish hook on the end as compared to the DeWalt. There's a couple that have magnetic ones, which is kind of a cool feature. I've been using this tape measure for a long time. It's pretty sturdy, but generally speaking what happens is that, especially after you get it wet, somebody steps on the end, or because you're hooking it on something all the time, this will start to warp a little bit, so it'll get a little bit of a twist in it, so it won't hook onto things as well. And then if it gets stepped on, or if you bend it the wrong way, it gets a kink in it, and it gets a little bit wet. I can't tell you the number of times where I've run my tape out and let it slap back in, and the end of the tape is popped off, and this thing goes, and all the tape's inside there, and you can't get it out. And if you're standing up on a great big roof, then you're kind of up a creek without a tape, because, you know, tape, you can paddle with a tape. But that's pretty much the Stanley FatMax. I really wish this DeWalt, I'll have to look online to see if this DeWalt comes in a 40, because this thing is clearly more robustly built. They seem to have put a little bit more thought into the engineering on it. The tip on it, the end is bigger, and you can see that there's little tiny baby rivets on there. Whereas on this one, the FatMax, these are probably made by the same company, truth be told, but the FatMax has almost identical, but it's just got a smaller tip on it. Depending on how well you take care of it, it can last through the summer. Generally speaking, I won't have a tape measure last more than 2 seasons. Usually I'll go through 2 a season, depending on how busy I am, especially, you know, if you have a full season of hail, which I can't think of a year where I haven't had a full season of hail. If you're out running your tape around on the ground in the morning, you're going to ruin the tape. Well, this one's got like a little flapper on it. It has like a little rubber doodad on there for who knows what, keeping mice out. I don't know. Now, as far as destroying a tape measure, so today's the 24th, and this is that FatMax I got wet 4 days ago, but still wet on the inside, and this is days later. You can see on the end here, there's a lot of rust. It's rusting pretty bad. There is a way to dry it out, but it involves you doing this. You have to run the whole thing out and let it dry. That's a way to, you know, at least slow down the rusting process, but once you get it wet, it's not long for this world. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I know that I say this at the end of every one of my videos and everybody else on YouTube, and we want you to like, share it around social media, subscribe to the channel, and comment. The reason why we're asking that is because any kind of engagement we get with our videos causes the YouTube algorithm to show our videos higher up in the searches when people do a search for this kind of thing, so that our videos can get more views. And that's the reason why we're asking for that. We really appreciate it if you do that. If you do like the videos and you want to support the channel, doing all those things is really great, and I really appreciate that. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and have a great storm.